Hi, my name is Totter, and Nintendo finally released their year in review. If you want to know why it was delayed and why it didn't release in December, I will be linking my video about it in the cards up on the card box. This video is more or less a send-off to the original Switch system, and it really got emotional in the end, so stay until the end, and if you enjoy Nintendo content, subscribe to the channel. It's free. I've gathered some information about this year's Nintendo Year in Review, and I would like to read it out before I even begin to see my own Year in Review. So, the first and the most important thing is that you can see all of your previous year stats as well. People say that this was so much better than PlayStation's for 2025. And also the general reception is that this year in review feels more like a celebration or kind of a send-off to Nintendo's Switch 1 console. Nintendo Switch 2 editions are actually counted as separate games. Also, a thing that I saw that the general public was complaining about was that these stats aren't really appearing in the My Nintendo app, which, like, why even have that app in the first place? Also, some players might have gotten the "oh no, we don't see enough play data on this Nintendo account" error message, and this is most likely because you probably haven't clicked on the option for Nintendo to gather information from your account. To see how you can do that, watch my video on why Nintendo's year in review was delayed. Also, an odd thing that has happened as well is, even though some people haven't enabled this option on their accounts, they still have gotten their Nintendo year in reviews. Even though the numbers aren't really the real numbers, but the titles are titles that these people actually own. Okay, so without any further ado, I would like to see my personal Nintendo year in review. I'm excited. Hey Totstamps, welcome to your Nintendo Switch 2025 year in review. That's me. Okay, let's go. Check out how you spent your time with Nintendo Switch. With the original Switch, I would assume. Okay, I'm excited. Oh wait, what's this? You started playing on the Nintendo Switch 2 this year. We hope you're having a blast. Sorta, kinda. But that's a video on its own. Okay, back to it. Totstamps 2025. You played 26 games and 155 hours this year. That's cool. Now let's discuss the games that I played this year. Starting with Hades 2. Hades 2 was amazing. I loved Hades 2 so much. I talked about it in my video that I did previously about the delay. I loved that Supergiant actually went back and fixed the story and the whole narrative. The gameplay is fantastic. It's so cool that they just took Hades and just made it different, but also better, but also packed a whole nother Hades game into this game. So it's like two Hades games for the price of one. You know, because you have your Ascension and your Descension routes. The Ascension route where you go and fight... okay, spoilers, but yeah, if anybody cares. Where you go and fight Typhon on Mount Olympus, and the Descension route where you go and fight your grandfather, the god of time, Kronos. Which is so cool actually, because there are two different Kronoses in Greek mythology. One is the god of time or something, and the other one is like Kronos, like Kronos. One was this Titan, which the game makes him out to be, like he is a Titan, but the game also makes him the god of time, which is not exactly that Kronos. It's a whole different Kronos, which is so cool in my opinion that they just combined these two entities into one. Yeah, Hades 2 is absolutely an amazing game, and I recommend it wholeheartedly. Yo, we got Pokemon Legends ZA. I still haven't finished Pokemon Legends ZA. The main reason for that is because I'm playing it in Japanese, fully in Japanese. I'm currently in the middle of the story, as far as I know. I am currently at the Yakuza Mafia type thing that they got going on over there. The narrative is so good. I love it. It's such a breath of fresh air for me personally. I'm really in love with these Pokemon Legends games. Arceus was awesome. I loved Arceus to bits. Guess what starter I chose in Pokemon Legends Arceus? In ZA I chose Totodile because he's literally me. He's a Totter as well, you know. This game is actually helping me learn Japanese in a way, so I love it for that as well. Also, Insane in the Rain Music, who I have listened to since he was on YouTube, has made the soundtrack for this game. I'm so proud of this guy that he made it. He made it big. He became a big shot. That was his chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. And he took it and he made the soundtrack amazing. Ring Fit Adventure. Okay, so in the start of 2025, I played a lot of Ring Fit Adventure because in spring of every year, I usually try to speedrun this game so I can get abs. That's the main thing I do. I guess I'm gonna put a picture over here of how I look with abs. It's nothing special, but it boosts my self-confidence. I also love Ring Fit Adventure to bits. It's such a great game. It's so nice that it makes you exercise with these colorful characters. Ring is a bit annoying. I played the game actually in German the last time I played Ring Fit Adventure because I was also trying to practice my German. And Ring's voice actor in German is actually Dipper's voice actor from Gravity Falls or Willkommen in Gravity Falls. It's always so interesting to me how in German they sometimes say the English R sound when there's a foreign word in a sentence. Metroid Prime Beyond is a great game. It's not a good Metroid game. Metroid Prime Beyond is to the core a good game, but as a Metroid experience, it's severely lacking. I did a video about it, you can go and check it out. Now we get to Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mentioned before in a video that I felt motion sick from Bonanza. I still haven't played it through the end. That's my main issue with the game. I just feel sick when I play it. Also, the image quality can get real funky sometimes with the AMD upscaling. I really don't get why they didn't use Nvidia's DLSS, which is actually built in the Switch 2. Mario Kart World was really mediocre for me, and I'm really glad that I got the Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart World. Paying $80 or $90 or euro for this game is just too much. It's a mediocre experience. It's a fine enough Mario Kart, but it just wasn't it for me, Chief. So, we also got Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4, or just Deltarune now. I have a weird story about this game. I actually got it for free on the day of the Nintendo Switch launch, before I actually bought it. And then I bought it for the Nintendo Switch one as well, because I wanted to support Toby Fox. I don't know how I got this game for free. It was 100% off. And I just downloaded it. I loved absolutely Deltarune 2 Bits, and I'm gonna do a video about it. But yeah, the soundtrack, it made me cry. The characters, I love them, and they made me cry. I cosplayed Tenna. I just love Deltarune 2 Bits. Pokemon Scarlet, I played for a short period of time, as well with Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I just tried it out. I just tried both games out on the Switch 2, just to see how they run in 60 FPS and 4K-ish resolution. And Islanders, I played a bit because it's just a fun, cozy game in my opinion. Yeah, so I also played these games over here, like Bayonetta, I just opened once. Persona 5 Strikers, I opened once. Mario Odyssey, I roamed around like Metro Kingdom for a bit. Crash Team Racing, I played like one race. The Witcher, I just wanted to see if it looks better on Switch 2. On Game Boy Advance, I played Metroid Zero Mission, which I absolutely adore that game. Nintendo GameCube, I wanted to try Wind Waker, but that input lag, it killed me. Ugh. Actually, there were reports that the input lag is significantly reduced now in GameCube Classics, although one title is an exception, and that title was The Wind Waker. Breath of the Wild, I only tried it out so I can see how it runs, just like with Tears of the Kingdom. And Smash Bros. Ultimate, I played with my partner a lot this year. It was a nice time. The NES, I tried Mother for the first time, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, Earthbound Beginnings. Here are the games that you played the most. Your top games. 26 hours in Pokemon Legends EA, 47 hours in Hades 2, and 20 hours in Ring Fit Adventure. Wow, okay, that's nice. I didn't even think that I would get 20 hours in Ring Fit this year, but it seems I did it. Well, I did have apps this year as well, so. You spend the most time with Hades 2, Nintendo Switch Trademark 2 Edition. Thank you. Action was your favorite kind of game. Fun, go, pow. Yeah, I guess. I do like me some good action games. Your gaming style. Action, sports, role-playing, training, adventure, shooting. I'm not the biggest fan of shooters, it's just Metroid because it's not really a Metroid game anymore, huh? It's just a shooter now, just Halo. Here's how you played throughout the year. In a chart form. Okay, well, I guess we do get the monthly style stuff, but only in a chart form. Like in April, I played 8 hours, I guess. In May, 3 hours. In June, 36 hours. Which, understandable, Deltarune came out in June. July, 9 hours. August, 8 hours. September, 7. October, 43. Because of, guess what? Because of Hades 2. And because of Pokemon. November and December are, yeah, because of Pokemon as well. Month by month. Oh, so we do get month by month. Somebody on Reddit told lies. April, I got 8 hours in total with Ring Fit Adventure. May, Ring Fit Adventure. June, Ring Fit Adventure. Okay. Oh, I guess it's not really like for all the games. Maybe that's what they meant. July is when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out. 9 hours. Yeah, I still haven't played this game. I still haven't finished this game. August, again, I tried to push through Bonanza, but I just get sick with the game. Like, literally sick, not like metaphorically. It's a nice game, but I just get nauseous. September. Oh, September is when Hades 2 came out. Yeah, okay, fine. Understandable. It wasn't October, but September. Yeah, October, Hades 2 as well. November, yeah, and December. Oh yeah, Metroid Prime. Yeah, I pushed myself to play this game through the end. It's time to decide. Which was your favorite? Oh goodness. Of the year. Yikes. Yeah, it's this one. It's Hades 2. It's just nothing can beat it. This one, nice pick. Share the fun. Show off your summary to your friends and family. No thank you. Before you go, 2025. To celebrate your journey so far, please enjoy this little trip down memory lane. Whoa. Okay, so 2019 is when I got my original Switch. Nintendo, yep, this is the Switch, alright, that I had. You first played on November 28th, 2019. I think that's actually when I created this account, but I had a Switch even before that. Check out when you first started your games and some stats about them. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, that was the first title that I played back in 2019. 20 hours total. Kirby Clash. Yeah, because that was a free game. Smash Bros. Gosh, yeah. 316 hours total. One of your most played games. Yeah, I love Smash. Asphalt Legends, Brawlhalla. 2020. We started 2020 off really good. We started 2020 off really well with Bayonetta. Yeah, 9 hours of total because the game itself is like 9 hours. I love Bayonetta so much. Nintendo Super Entertainment System. Yeah, I played like a few games, I think. I played, yeah, this one. A Link to the Past. I played Link to the Past a bit. Bayonetta 2. Of course, you can't have one without the other. I think Bayonetta 1 is still the better game overall. Bayonetta 2 is a great sequel, but my preference is still Bayonetta 1, and actually Bayonetta 3 is my favorite Bayonetta game, but more on that later. Sword and, yeah, Pokemon Sword. 119 hours total. Damn. Okay, no comment there. I mean, come on, it's not even that bad of a Pokemon game. Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Classics, 1 hour in total. Okay, Breath of the Wild, 105 hours. Yeah, I love Breath of the Wild with a burning passion. This isn't even all of my playtime, to be honest. One of the most played games, yeah. Because when I played Breath of the Wild for the first time, I played it on a Wii U emulator. So I played it on a CEMU for the first time, and that hooked me actually even more on Nintendo, because I already loved Nintendo. Played Brawl, I think, back in 2015, 2016, 17-ish, something along those lines, and I loved Brawl so much. Minecraft, 6 hours in total, okay. Jump Rope Challenge, okay. Ninjala, okay. Mario Odyssey, yeah. A best family game, of course. It's Mario Odyssey, what more can I say? Yeah, I love Mario Odyssey. To be honest, it is the best Mario game out of all of them. I didn't even enjoy Galaxy that much. The game is like an evolution of Mario 64. The thing that Sunshine tried to be, but didn't succeed to do it. Sunshine had this, you know, tropical vibes and all, and I enjoyed that for what it was, but the true Mario 64 successor, in my opinion, is Mario Odyssey. I don't remember playing Skyrim. Oh, actually, I do. Oh, yeah. Moving on. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3. I never owned this game, and a friend lent it to me. And yeah, I just tried it out. That was all. Rayman Legends. Oh gosh. I used to play this game with my brother, and we had so much fun, like on these musical type levels. Steam World Heist! Gosh, yes! So, one of my favorite music bands is Steam Power Giraffe. When I understood that they were making some of the soundtrack for this game, I absolutely had to try it out. The game onto itself isn't all that special, but for me personally, the fact that Steam Power Giraffe had like new renditions of their old classics for this game specifically made it all that more special. And yeah, I played like 5 hours, mainly because I wanted to experience most of the Steam Power Giraffe songs. The rendition of Honeybee and Brass Goggles is my favorite out of all the versions that they have produced. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Goodness gracious, so many good games in 20... Oh yeah, Global Pandemic. Yeah, Spyro was so good. I played all 3 games. I enjoyed the first one the most. The second one was fine, and the third one was mediocre. Animal Crossing, 183 hours. One of the most played games. Yeah, I was a late bloomer to Animal Crossing. I picked it up in July of 2020, and I had a blast, to be honest, because I experienced Animal Crossing in its summer season. Do you remember when Animal Crossing launched? It was like not even 10 days and Easter began, and that was unbearable because people wanted to collect items, wanted to craft stuff, but the only thing they got was Easter eggs. And not even the good kinds of Easter eggs, just these stupid Easter eggs. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Yeah, I used to play this with my partner at the time. We had so much fun. I played all of the games. I enjoyed Crash 3 the most. Crash 1 had some impossible levels, and Crash 2 is like fine enough. Actually, the person that made me want to try and play Crash Bandicoot is Kadikarus, so thank you, Caddy. You introduced me to this awesome series, to Cash Banuka. Oh, Crash Team Racing! Yeah, I love Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing is the better overall experience in comparison to Mario Kart. This game has such great mechanics, and you have to get to know the game and its mechanics in and out so you can get good at it, so you can be at first place. It's not just luck-based. The race against Nitrous Oxide was a nightmare, but when I finally beat him, it felt amazing. All Stars, yeah. Here is actually where I finished all of the 3D Marios, except for Galaxy 2. I still haven't played that one, but it was all in all not a bad release. I know that it was super lazy, but it's so cool that we even got something for Mario's 35th birthday, and Mario's 40th birthday is actually this year. So many birthdays this year. Like we have Mario, Zelda, Pokemon. Yikes, so many anniversaries. Ni no Kuni. Yeah, I tried Ni no Kuni out because it looked so good. It didn't click with me. I pushed through 2 hours of gameplay, but that was it. Age of Calamity. Yeah, Age of Calamity was kind of sort of disappointing, but not really. I loved it, but I also hated it. I hated that they promoted the game like it was this canon event, what happened 100 years prior to Breath of the Wild, and suddenly, bam, what we got was a non-canon story, a what-if scenario. It really muddied the waters for me, this game, this release. But as a game, it's nice. That's what I can say. I loved playing as the Great Fairies. I loved playing as Impa, and I loved playing as Monk Mascotia. Monk Mascotia had so many, like, Sheikah references. He even spawned, like, a whole shrine out of the ground. It was so cool. Hades, 102 hours. Goodness gracious, 2020 might have been a shit year, but it was such a great year for gaming. Yeah, Hades won. I cosplayed Zagreus. That says enough. I loved this game. I said enough for Hades 2. I glazed Hades 2 enough. Link's Awakening, I didn't even finish this game. I don't know why I have 10 hours in it. It just didn't click with me. It's the same like with Echoes of Wisdom. It just didn't really resonate that much. Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I just like training with Ring Fit Adventure.
2021, Persona 5 Strikers. Overall, I think that Strikers is the better Persona game. It had the better story in my opinion. It's so cool that it's a sequel and it is real time instead of the Japanese typical RPG. I don't really enjoy the Japanese typical RPG. They really succeeded in blending Persona with the Warriors type gameplay. And it's so cool that this game is made in Unity. Yeah, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury was cool. It was a cool little 4-hour experience. Mario 3D World, it was fine. I tried to play it with some friends once, but they didn't really vibe with it, so I had to finish the game on my own. I love Miitopia. I played it on the 3DS, I even played it on Switch, and I'm probably gonna replay it, just because I can't get enough of the Miis. They're so, well, what can I say? They're just so charming. The horse addition to this game is really random though. That's what I'm gonna say. The horse was really random. But the whole game is random, so there's that. When I played Miitopia on my 3DS, I put the likenesses of teachers and my classmates and stuff, and the adventure was a roller coaster. That's what I'll say. Skyward Sword HD. 38 hours total. I enjoyed Skyward Sword HD. I tried to play Skyward Sword on a Wii emulator on Dolphin, and that was fine as well. I mapped all the buttons, all the motion controls to the right control stick, and it worked just like in Skyward Sword HD. So if, yeah, you know, Islanders was such a great summer game, 17 hours in total. When me and my partner back in the day were on our sea vacation, I used to play this a lot. It's actually such a nostalgic game for me. I play it from time to time as well, even to this day. Islanders 2 though, it runs awful on the Switch 2 and it looks awful on the Switch 2. That game just needs to get really optimized, because releasing in that state, it's even more embarrassing than Scarlet and Violet when it released. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. 6 hours in total. I didn't even finish this game. I'm not sure why I didn't finish it. It didn't click with me. I love the first 3 titles, but it's about time. Maybe it was just not its time. 2022, Nintendo Classics, Pokemon Shield, yeah, I just had the cartridge. Violet! Yeah, Scarlet and Violet. Also, I have Bayonetta 3 and some other games that are on another account, like Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is just on this account, so yeah, Pokemon Violet. I love Gen 9 with a burning passion! Gen 9 made me cry. The DLC's final theme, the DLC's credit theme made me cry. It made me shed tears. I was in a hotel with my choir and I was in the lobby playing the end of the DLC, and suddenly the credits kicked in and Toby Radiation Fox decided to use the Paldea leitmotif and I cried on an Ed Sheeran song. I can't believe this. I love Gen 9 so much, even with all of its flaws. Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. Yes, it's not just 5 hours, I have even more on my other account. It's roughly around 40 hours. I played it all, including the DLC. The experience on Switch is rough, but the game itself is really good. I played this game on an overclocked Switch. I'm not ashamed to announce it. It looked better overclocked and it ran better overclocked. 2023 Tears of the Kingdom. I have more hours in Tears of the Kingdom than this. I have like 100 and something hours. Tears of the Kingdom I loved and then started to hate. I don't know, it's just the Zelda cycle. I will think about it later. I don't want to think about it now. And in the Game Boy Nintendo Classics. Yeah, okay. 2024 I started to play Scarlet again for some reason. I guess I had some more games that I played in 2024, but they were on my other account, so I don't know what I played else than Scarlet. And we get to 2025, which, yeah, we get Mario Kart World, okay, that I talked about it. Deltarune, I love you, baby! Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch Edition, okay. Deltarune, again, that's the original one, that's the demo, I think. Breath of the Wild, Bonanza, Pokemon Legends EA, Prime, Bayonetta 3, I guess. And yeah, Touchdown's first 7 years with Nintendo Switch. Gosh, share your story with friends and family. 2017. Gosh, I really am a Nintendo adult, huh? What's next? Look forward to Pokopia, Tennis Fever, more Nintendo, and yeah, happy gaming. Yeah, thank you all for watching. This is the end of the video. I'm getting a bit emotional, but I have to hold it in. Yeah. I'm proud to be myself. I'm proud to be a Nintendo adult. It's turned to such a part of me. Like, to such a integral part of my identity. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, I guess. それでは、またね。Bye bye!